Hi and welcome to Outwell and to this film on our awnings for our premium tent collection. We have two different styles of awnings available. We have front awnings and we also have side awnings. The one that we have here is on our Montana 6P, but what I talk about can be applied to the rest of the awnings as well. So I'll just start off by talking about the material that we're using here. So of course it's exactly the same material as what we use on the tent. This is our Outex 6000 material. So it's a taffeta polyester, which is very good quality. It has fully taped seams and a hydrostatic head of 6,000 millimeters, as it's fully PU coated on the inside as well. Just coming down from the top, you'll see that on the outside, again, similarly to the tent, we have these large ventilation panels, which are just easily accessible with these Velcro tabs here. So if you don't want to use these vents, quite simply take the tabs down and press down like this. You'll then find that all the way around the awnings in this collection we have large tinted windows, so that's going to provide you with a little bit of privacy even when you're in the awning, and of course reflect a little bit of sunlight from the inside as well, keeping it a little bit more comfortable too. All of the awnings have good quality frames. We have two different types of frames depending on which tent you have. So if you are purchasing a tent from the Nevada range within the premium collection, you'll find that your frame will actually be fiberglass to match the tents, whereas all the rest of the tents and the awnings use steel frames like this one here. So obviously both of these frames are going to be nice and solid and stable even in windy conditions. Partly that is also due to the fact that we use our wind stabilizer system on these awnings here. So this is where we have the Velcro tabs just on here. If I simply open this up, you'll see just how easy it is to attach. All we do when we're setting the tent up or the awning up is we wrap these around the frame like this. And you have one at the top and one at the bottom of each pole. And what that does is pulls the whole of the material against the frame, making it much more taut and of course much more stable as well. You'll also then see that we use our luminous guylines all the way around the awnings, again matching in with the tent to ensure that hopefully you're not going to trip over these quite as easily. And you'll also find that when it comes to packing the awning away, you also have your guyline retainers just in here, so we can wrap these guylines up and pop them in there so that you don't have a tangled mess of guylines to waste your time on the next time you come to pitch the awning. You'll also then find we have mud valances all the way around the front edge of the awning here. That's just going to encourage any water to run down and away from the inside. And you'll also notice that, again, to match all the tents in the collection, we have this panoramic front, so it's rounded, and every single panel has a window so that you get great views from the outside, from the inside rather, of the awning. Stepping into the awning itself, you'll see there is a large entrance at the front here, full height, so it is still fully walk-in. And obviously, as I said, they're a good size to be able to get all of your storage units and things like that onto the inside as well. There is a ground sheet for the awning, and it's exactly the same material that we use in the tents. So it's a good quality double-coated polyethylene material with a hydrostatic head of at least 10,000 millimeters. And this just clips into place. It is bathtub in style, so if we just pan down here, you'll see that it does come up at the edges. So it is going to give you a little bit of protection from drafts and things like that. There is also a lantern hanging point in each of the awnings. This one here is right above my head here, so even when you're sitting out here in the evenings, there is somewhere to be able to hang up your lantern. The front door obviously is rolled away at the moment, but also has a large tinted window on there as well. So that's all the features of our awnings from the premium collection. I'd like to thank you very much for watching.